I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you.
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't a fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
We still don't know where Flane is. But we can't give up. Not until she's found.
Professor! Your Highness! I just heard a scream in Professor Yuritsa's quarters.
Yuritsa.
Oh, wait. Okay, so this is us
The combat
not even
professor
going
with the
there yet.
mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
Isn't that... Professor Manuela!
I like how she's pointing.
Professor Manuela!
We already know this mumble jumble shit.
What is this?
We're going in. do you have to do for being the shield we needed? Dark seal. I don't fucking know what that is, but take that. You fuck you, kid.
Halt! You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my
Is that
game.
Yuritsa? I didn't want to assume that masked person is Yuritsa.
You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
I'm gonna have so much fun editing throughout
Understood.
this entire episode.
I will go.
Yeah, fucking leave, kid. I think it would have been better if I had Dimitri, but
We will
that just
cross
shows I
paths
depend on him
again.
too much.
I am the Flame Emperor.
Hmm?
It is I who will reforge the world.
I have the flame crest, bro. You're so relatable.
Flame Emperor and the Death Knight? I have to say, they both looked very dangerous.
What's wrong with Mercedes? Why
Where
is she
did
all
they
grayed
go?
out?
It doesn't matter. We need to get these two out of here.
Yep,
Bring them up.
yep, we're leaving now. Fuck that mess.
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive. But that Death Knight person feels so familiar.
You found Flame? Oh, thank
Dimitri.
goodness.
She was unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit too, but he got away.
Where's Yuritsa? No use stalling on it? You almost had no use stalling on it, guys.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most.
Dimitri, I
I'd
need
like
a
to
hug.
hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
And me.
Understood. We'll go at once.
I'm wounded in the heart. I had a fight without Dimitri.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Huh?
I'm so relieved I suddenly felt weak.
Are you okay?
I couldn't be happier with how things turned out.
I'm not looking at
And
him.
I imagine no
Why?
one will be more overjoyed than Seteth.
Why am I not paying attention to my boy?
Hey, Professor. Can you make that expression one more time?
What? Me being hurt? Like this? Oh, I'm smiling?
I don't think I've ever seen your face like that.
Me smiling?
I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you. It's just... I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing.
Yo, hitting moves on me. This
But
is so
this
worth
isn't a
5
time for
hours.
idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth.
Oh, Dimitri making moves. That was worth 5 hours. That made me so happy.
Professor, please allow me to express
Give
my
me
eternal
goddamn hug. Someone has to give me a
gratitude
hug.
once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that.
Hug?
Mere words could never express how thankful I
Let's
am.
hug an animation in here.
I am indebted to you.
You can pay me by a hug. I couldn't have done it without the students. I'm just happy she's safe. I like both answers. The students, I could not have done it without them. But I'm sure this will give them points, right? Just happy she's safe.
Yes, indeed.
No, God damn it.
I too am
Are
overjoyed.
you crying? Why was Flynn taking the Emblem?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa.
Ooh.
And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor.
I thought Flame Emperor
His
was
true
Yuritsa.
motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special.
Do you have that same
It
one?
is extremely rare and extremely dangerous.
Oh shit.
If enemies who know the secrets of Flame's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery
But-
and go into hiding.
We're doing that?
Brother, wait.
Flame, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
Again?
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
What's under your
Even
eyes?
if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the
Her
monastery,
hair's very voluminous.
where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However,
Hey!
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's
Wait, what?
class?
What? What? That is a great idea. Why would you do that? I mean, obviously, so that I'm always there to protect her. That's a great idea. I really don't like it. I really don't like that idea. Just because I'm a babysitter. But it's better than her being put in a remote island, so it's a great idea.
You think so too?
Yep, sure.
I am so very pleased to hear
It's way
that.
better than you just
With a professor like you nearby,
on a solo
I
island.
shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
Uh-huh. I
see.
spent 5 hours trying to save you.
I am afraid you have a good point.
Trust me.
Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flane's safety?
Of course. It would be my pleasure. I suppose I have no choice. I have no choice, but it would be my pleasure.
I am so glad that Flame is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Yeah, the girl with the red hair.
She
Right?
wore the uniform of the academy. But who is she?
I don't know. I've never seen her. Somebody better give me a goddamn hug. Because I saved a life.
Well done, Professor.
Where's my dad?
I see that I was right to ask your class
My
for
dad would give me a
assistance.
hug, maybe.
I have been told that Manuela and Flane are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Monica. Is Monica a student here?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flane, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However,
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated.
How long
never
was she
occurred
missing?
to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away.
Oh,
I never
they didn't care
dreamed
about
that
her.
we would find her. Not like this.
How is she still alive?
Monica
Wouldn't she be
has asked
malnourished?
to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered.
Oh.
Our enemies are still out
New
there,
character?
so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
I cannot
After all,
believe how long I
the
spent
Battle of the Eagle and
on that battle.
Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Okay.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives.
But
Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
this is gonna be easy compared to
So,
the
you'll be
boss.
going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you?
No,
There
Dad,
is
hug, come
unease
on.
in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Will you come to the Battle of Eagle and Lion? What will you do next month? Dad, what are you gonna do?
I have my own mission.
I
The
figured.
Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings.
What do you mean? Isn't it
Ever
real?
since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's
Rhea's
likely,
pulling us both.
but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Oh, you are? I mean, don't say things like that, cause sad, but I promise.
Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious.
Dad, are you gonna
Then
die?
again, I guess you're always solemn.
I saw a little clip in the very beginning if you let the game idle before you hit continue. There was a scene where I'm over a body. I don't know if it's dead or not, but it looked like my dad, so I'm very scared that something's gonna happen to my dad. I'm not down for that.
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon.
Whoa!
Field of the Eagle and Lion.
What month are we on? 10th month?
From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar
I swear,
the
something
pristine
happens to my dad,
skies,
I'm gonna riot.
heading south for the winter.
Because I love my dad
Fodlan's
so much in
children
real
lend
life.
their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching
And my
fish from the river's cool
My
waters.
dad was
Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Yo, that kid got muscles on his calves. Is that called calves? I don't know. I'm gonna zoom up on that. Look at that. Literally, I don't even know if I'm doing this group
The battle of the
correctly.
eagle and lion is finally upon us.
Okay, I thought they were gonna.
This
pick
is our
leads.
chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
Slipped my mind. I know what this is, though. The battle. But I don't want to let it slip my mind. Do I act stupid or do I act stupid?
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The battle of the eagle and lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon.
Technically, they did tell me.
It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
I figured.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Uh-huh, we beat their asses. Yeah, I remember our celebration most of all. Yep.
It was certainly an unforgettable time. I've never seen anyone put away as much victory food as you did that night, Professor.
Hold on.
This battle will take place in Empire
just
territory,
love food
at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery.
Ah.
It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Oh, why?
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out.
That's fine.
Since she won't be
been through
present,
a lot.
Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
What should I do?
Oh, don't worry about us.
Oh.
You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela, are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the
Look at Mr.
battlefield
Hanneman.
anyway.
Oh, you guys can see. He's just
In
like,
that case,
eyeing me.
perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Psh, I gotta come
Well
easy.
put. We've spent the
ready.
past few months pushing our students to their limits.
Same
You
here.
can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Oh. This doesn't seem fair if I'm the only professor present. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't seem fair because why am I on the battlefield when the other teachers aren't out there too?
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
Oh, you, okay.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Alright, I will. You guys let me, okay. You're saying I could do it, I'll do it then. The mission's on the 27th. Explore. Save. I still have some time to play. Mercedes has. Ooh, closest was Ferdinand. I have the key.
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is
Oh.
holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Isn't Mercedes a commoner?
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Ah, well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
No.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
I mean, it's a huge ass
Precisely.
church.
Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question.
That's rude.
Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yeah, that
yes,
turns into
I
a cult.
definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by
I think he's
while...
talking her ear off.
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go?
Damn, she ran.
I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
You're so competitive. You talked her ear off, though. Granddad. Come on, man. Oh, Sylvain and Ingrid? What's going on?
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me,
want to be
Sylvain.
stuck with you?
What am I to you?
Oh.
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it?
Oh, she's hurt.
Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it.
Why would she enjoy that?
Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
She's not your wingman.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
Who's everybody?
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny.
What the
My granny!
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
You into
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
What?
A scarecrow?
Yo, your hormones are out of whack.
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic accident.
How? Were your eyes that bad?
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter.
Ooh.
Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord, despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always me, always for you. Every time.
I mean, that's a great friend.
What a jerk.
But yeah, I don't
You know
think
what?
he realizes
This
it.
conversation is over. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
That didn't sound convincing. That was not convincing. I don't believe. Alright. Here goes our... Oh, saw this was his victory. Hi.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected.
Side-eyeing me.
It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Why are you smiling? Just mentioning his name. Weirdo.
Hi, Professor. Want to know something?
Yeah.
Gronder is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire.
Who?
That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley.
Why don't you look happy?
Oh no. What if my parents come to watch?
Uh-oh. Calm down.
I'm calm. Of course I'm calm. Why wouldn't I be calm?
Okay. Have fun in there. I'm not gonna tell her nobles aren't allowed to come watch. It's rude as shit.
Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Elmira is, but it's still pretty big.
Do you want to go home to Elmira? Do you want to travel around Fodlan someday?
Travel? I don't know. Never thought about it, I guess.
Oh. I would rub your head, but actions aren't there.
Professor, has Seteth told you? We're to have a fishing tournament.
Just waved at me.
Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike.
Bart, are you good at fishing?
I do enjoy the sport, yet I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it.
I
I
wanna go
believe it
fishing.
best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
With a net, right?
You know, I'm pretty good at fishing. My older brother used to take me out. Why don't you give it a try too? They say we can eat whatever we catch.
Sometimes it's nice to dangle a fishing line and let your mind wander.
You're so cute.
I'd love to spend some time lounging around by a scenic river or lake.
Holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event so close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion,
Whoa,
it's absolutely
Ingrid.
absurd.
Look at the cat!
Although, they did say we could eat whatever we catch.
Look at the cat!
I'm a sucker for a good meal. I just couldn't resist.
Yeah, don't be a Debbie Downer. Have some fun. Yo, there's so many people here. Oh my god.
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament.
Look at all the people.
You look confused. Didn't Seteth tell you about it?
No.
Just catch whatever fish Flame requests.
What?
Show any fish you catch to Flame.
Oh, you're entering too. Then how about a little friendly competition?
No.
Let's see who can catch the biggest fish.
No.
There's no way I'll lose.
Yeah, I'm really bad. You're likely to beat Raphael if you have a fish with a rarity of 4 stars or higher. Oh shit, dude. This is like Animal
So
Crossing.
you are joining the fishing tournament? That's great. But you don't stand a chance against me.
Alright.
I just caught this beauty.
What is it?
I bet you can't catch a bigger one of the same kind.
What is it? You're likely to be Casper. Okay, 2 stars or higher. Easily done. What about all the fish in my pocket?
I am
Alright.
happy that you will have participation. Maybe you and I both can have a small contest with each other? We will both have catching of the same fish type and do comparisons.
Okay.
Whoever has the fish with the biggest size will be winning, okay?
Okay. 3 stars. Alright. It's a lot of fishing you guys want me to do.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait
It's
and
cute,
see.
everyone's here. Almost
But they haven't been biting.
Maybe the fish are fried by you. You're shouting, scaring the fish.
What shouting?
You're shouting!
Everyone told me I was too loud, so I've been using my quiet voice.
That's your quiet voice? You're crazy. This is dope. Yes. Yes, I wish I could pet you, but I could just go through you. That's what's happening.
Have you thought about entering? Maybe you and I could have a little friendly competition.
Can't we install and enjoy our
I
game?
just caught this fish here. Why don't you try catching a bigger one of the same type?
Oh, what's yours? 4 stars? Hey, Flame.
Will you be taking part 2, Professor? I must admit I am quite excited. I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Oh, sure. It's over here.
Hey,
Leonie.
Why are they having a fishing tournament now? Are they just giving up on the battle of the eagle and lion?
No, a little
You're
break
not
break.
condoning this, right? Are you?
I am. I am. What about it?
Sedith, that stubborn goat. Holding a fishing tournament now? Just last month, he looked like death warmed over.
Well, I mean, he's happy now.
Well, excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would reflect poorly on me if I chose not to take part in the battle of the eagle and lion?
Don't you want to participate?
Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery.
Oh.
I'm not very confident, but I'll try my best.
You'll do great.
Gronder Field is in the Empire, right? I wonder how we'll get there. I thought I heard that there's no path that goes straight from the monastery to the Empire. Oh, perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes, I see. From the east, we would go... there. Ah, yes, that must be it.
Yeah.
Fishing? No thanks. I tried it
That
once
angle.
and... ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish, let alone catch and gut them.
Oh, you don't like
Besides,
them?
who can think about fishing right now?
Oh, more
The
for
battle
me.
of the eagle and lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Hell yeah. Fair.
That's the spirit.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She
she's
was
been
in
missing.
prison for a long while,
Yeah.
but she seems to have recovered almost instantly.
What?
And she's been bizarrely cheerful.
That's weird.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable.
I have yet to see her.
And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
Ooh. Oh!
Definitely.
Hubert!
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Ooh, what is it? I'm not interested in rewards? No, considering motivated.
Just what I thought you'd say.
Oh. What? You think I want to fight for no reason?
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Why'd you
Do you
change
need
your
something?
voice?
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Okay, jeez.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Professor.
When you feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face,
What happened to your arm?
you know
You
it is
clipped out.
almost time for the battle of the eagle and lion. Gronder Field is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fodlan's biggest river, the Aromie River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You will have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great
Really?
Bridge of Murden.
It's gonna be like an animation movie of Bicross. You have always been doing this, sir. Forever, whatever you're doing.
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fodlan. But after the Civil War, the northern region split off and became the Kingdom. Later, the eastern part of the Kingdom seceded to become the Alliance. There are 3 powers today, but 1,000 years ago, we were all united as one. Even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodlan.
It would be nice. Hi, Lorenz.
I received a rare letter from my father recently.
Oh.
He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Young Monica disappeared last year.
Nothing to report.
I thought she had
Tells me
simply
report.
run along home. But it turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing. They say her personality has completely changed, but at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps?
No, I think they changed her soul.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel
that your
that
dorm,
far.
Nor?
It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Is this yours? My Scythia's here? Ooh, we got dark in here. The frick? Ooh, I guess that's her difference right there. She has cute little, animals up there. Oh, and over here. It's cute, it's cute.
Professor. A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies.
Oh my god.
Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
That's the wrong reason to compete, I'm sure.
I knew you'd understand, Professor.
To hold a fishing tournament at a time like this.
Dimitri, calm down.
Participate if you must, but I urge you not to lose sight of our goal.
Your hair is so
As for me, I won't be joining in.
flowy.
I'm so focused on the battle ahead, I fear I would snap my poor rod right in half.
Aww.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion draws near. His Highness insists upon training well into the night. He has said it is nothing to worry about. But how could I not be concerned?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
What were we thinking
The
about?
Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
I don't know. What are you doing here? Hi, love. Oh, this is your room? Alright. The fancy rich people get to live
Since
in
we
here.
were little, Ingrid's always gotten this odd look in her eye when someone brings up food.
Of course. The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship. I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands. I look forward
I
to
handle
seeing
my
your
class.
skills on display at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
So why wouldn't it be?
I have something to ask of you.
Huh? What? It's me.
I have not even told you what my request is yet. Well, fine. Flame has been
just
through
give
an
me your
awful
love.
lot this past month. To make up for that, I have decided to give her whatever she wants.
Oh, you're so
I asked
nice.
her what she would like, and she expressed a desire for a feast of fish.
Mhm.
Since I am sure the students would be interested, I have decided to hold a fishing tournament here at the monastery. I have left all of the specifics to Shamir. Please, enter and put in your best effort.
Manuela. Oh, no, it's my dad. Oops.
How are preparations for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion going? Fishing? Taking it easy, are you? The recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay? Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much.
Dad, I'm worried.
I won't go dying on you.
You better not.
I've stayed alive this long after all.
I'm gonna fucking cry. You should fucking die, okay? I'm gonna legit cry. I already feel the tears coming down my face, getting ready, and I'm trying not to be such a crybaby.
I don't know if you've heard, but Flame is very special. Her blood carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research, if only I were able to study her.
Sedith would not
If
let me
only
do
it
that.
weren't for Sedith's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
Maybe you can convince
Have
him.
you ever tried convincing Sedith of anything?
You can
I'm
break
not
it
sure
down.
I could convince that man the sky is blue, if he hadn't already looked up for himself.
Manuela.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh.
What are you talking about?
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed.
Is that a knife
I
on
wonder
the
if it's true that he is
skeleton
actually
body shit
Yuritsa.
thing here? Body anatomy?
Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
I mean, anyone would. Here, this time, next time he may kill you. I'll help you get revenge.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
I'm just absolutely exhausted. I swear to you, Professor, every month we're worked harder than the month before. I had imagined the Academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives began in earnest.
You came to the Academy to relax. It is what it is. What?
After graduating, we'll enter into noble society, which means contending with all the intrigues and dramas that entails. I want to just postpone
You
life
can't
for a
postpone
bit.
life, bud.
Fish, nap under
You can
a
go fishing
tree,
right now. We're
skip
having a
out on
tournament.
lectures and, well, not your lectures, of course, Professor.
Alright, bitches. Get ready for your asses to lose. Wait, how do I fish? Once I talk to the fisherman,
Maybe.
just get ready.
Oh, you caught one! Yes, yes, yay! Oh, this is it! This is the fish I have been pining for!
What fish is
I
it?
am so pleased! I shall cook it up immediately!
And I'm the only one that caught it? Oh! Okay.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
I hear that you participated in the fishing tournament.
Did.
I appreciate you taking the time.
You're welcome. Can you, teach me stuff? Thank you. Nobody else needs to talk to me before I end this day, right? No. Okay. Oh, Fleen! Totally forgot she was in our team. Ooh, which one? Ooh, story time or the quest. God, I kind of want story time. Sylvain is unable to stand idly by when he learns that the band of thieves, once led by his brother McLean, are again causing trouble. Alright, but you know what I'll say here. This is where we're going to save today because I am extremely exhausted since I spent like 5 hours doing that one stupid map. And I've already been recording for probably a hell of a long time. Probably 8 hours at least of just one game and have plenty of other games to do. So, thank you guys for watching so far. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 more chapters until White Cloud is over. And then it's going to be the 5-year time skip. So I hope you guys are extremely excited for that. I'm excited to see how everybody looks. So that way I don't have any more spoilers on how everybody looks. Because slowly, one by one, I'm slowly finding everyone's 5-year time skip appearance. And it's triggering me. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
touch it down.